Buongiorno, buongiorno, fifth hour students. Welcome to another edition of Honors Physics. It's Mr. Finn coming at you again from neighborly Northville. And this time today, we're going to be talking a little bit about Faraday's law and the electric field as it results with closed conductors. Now, a couple of little things before we start today. Number one, I did make a mistake on the mass email. I sent out a second email. Our office hours, or my office hours, for Honors Physics are Thursday at 10:30 a.m., which precedes the 11 a.m. Google Meet. Now, we don't have those Google Meets tomorrow. We do have those coming up this week. So, no problem with that. Just want to make sure, because on the first email I sent out, I think I sent it out as a Wednesday. There are no Wednesday office hours. The Google Meet is Thursday at 11 a.m. and the office hours are 10:30. Okay, so that should be good. I'm also backing off homework for one day because we're just behind a little bit. We're still at the very end of chapter 16, so I want to make sure we get that information done and to you. And then we can do a quick Google form on that, or as we move into voltage on tomorrow's lesson, we can do a little bit more and backtrack and get a little of an activity going with the charges and fields. But I got to back up, so I'm going to let you guys view the 3 videos that are on the Google Doc that address Faraday's law. The first video is with 3 wine glasses, one of them going into a microwave oven. The second video is on a trash can holding an AM radio and the signal allowed to go into that. Thirdly is a small video on the guy from Mythbusters who's in a cage and a big huge Tesla coil shooting sparks all around, and yet our man is not damaged at all. So what I do need to do is have you guys watch those videos, and then we'll come back together again to discuss how it is that these processes are in fact real and not made up. So if you guys can watch those now, and we'll come back together to discuss Faraday's law. Welcome back. Now, I hope that was interesting for you guys to watch those 3 videos regarding Faraday's law. What is Faraday's law exactly? Faraday's law stems from a concept called electrostatic interaction. The charge on any closed conductor must reside only on the outside of the closed conductor and never on the inside. Therefore, if this was a charged conductor or even a charged insulator like a rubber rod, like we saw in previous videos, and I touched the outside of this metal ring, this is a closed conductor. It must be metal or some kind of conductive material. This means that the electrons that transfer to this particular conductor would reside on the outside. Remember, electrons want to try to get away from each other as much as possible. So they would reside in different places around the outside, trying to all get away from other electrons. Now, it's important to note, the electric field inside the closed conductor is exactly zero. And that's not just in the middle of the conductor. It's anywhere on the inside edge. Now, you might want to read up on that at the end of chapter 16. But largely, even if I deposit charge on the inside, if I took my charge insulator and put charge on the inside edge, the charge would immediately move to the outside edge. There is also zero electric field on the interior of this metal ring. So if the ring has thickness, there is zero electric field on the inside the ring, inside the material of the ring. Now you may be asking yourself, Mr. Finn, what if a charge is placed in there? For that, we'll need to discuss something different. Let's do that real quick. Okay, guys, now let's take a look at something else. What's different about this example from the ones we saw in the previous videos is that the videos had nothing on the inside of those conductors. There was no way for the rays, like for example the electromagnetic rays, to get inside the trash can. The trash can was called insulated. There just happened to be a receiver in there. There was no net charge inside. Same thing with the wine glasses. The aluminum foil creates a shield around. It does not have to be grounded, but grounding is a way of delivering the charge straight to ground. Now, what if we had a closed conductor with a positive charge in the middle of it, like some kind of positive nanocoulomb charge inside of this closed conductive system? That's a little bit different. In that case, electrostatic interaction would dictate that a negative charge would reside on the inside edge, trying to get to this positive charge. So if this was a 2 nanocoulomb charge right there in the middle, then a negative 2 nanocoulomb charge would result on the inside edge of this ring. And a plus 2 coulomb charge would be on the outside. So there would still be an electric field emanating from the ring, which results from this electrostatic charge on the inside of the ring. Now, where does Faraday's law fit in? Fits in like this, guys. Inside this thickness, if you were to move, we get a different pen. If you were to examine anywhere in this area within the thickness of the metal, there is no electric field whatsoever. Zero charge. Well, that's quick. That's pretty much it, guys. Faraday's law. The electric charge or the electric field must remain zero on the inside of any closed conductor as long as there's no charge in there. And within the thickness of a closed conductor, the electric field is zero, no matter where we are. Now you may be asking yourself, what exactly is this for? In that second video, the guy here said, you could do something like this by storing some electronic equipment in the event of some sunburst, a big sunstorm that creates some kind of electromagnetic outage. In that case, most of our equipment that would be subject to an electromagnetic pulse, maybe from a sunstorm or some kind of attack, would be useless unless it was contained or stored inside a Faraday's cage, which is a homemade way of saving your electronics from some burst of electromagnetic energy. Now, these are not very difficult to make, and it's very rare that we might need it. However, you should know that Faraday's law is the reason why an airplane can get struck by lightning, but nobody on the inside of the plane dies. Or, traveling down the road, your car could get struck by lightning, and you don't die because you are inside a closed conductor, and due to electrostatic equilibrium, all charge resides on the outside of the conductor. Now, in the case of your car, that charge would immediately go to ground because your car is so close to the ground, and many hundreds of coulombs of charge, or even thousands of coulombs of charge, which would be the result of a lightning blast, wouldn't stay on a conductor very long before it got discharged to ground. Anyway, guys, this is the last part of chapter 16, so hopefully you can read up on that. And the next time we get together, we'll get a look at some of that electric charges and fields as an activity, and we'll try to move into the voltage discussion, which is part of the beginning of chapter 17. So have a great day, guys. Make sure you get done with all the 16 homework, and I'll put that Google form together for that. It's coming up tomorrow. Have a great day, and adios, muchachos!